Hey everyone, Sean Dawson here from Julie Harris Realty with your new update for November 2021. Today is the 1st of November, and as always I'm going to be talking about our monthly indices. Not a lot of surprises this month, still growth in most of the markets that Corelogic monitors, but we may as well just get straight into it. So obviously Brisbane, as always, all dwellings. So the changes for between year on year, so the differences between October 2020 and October 2021, all properties up 22.31%, which is better than a few other of your bigger markets, like Melbourne, for example, which has only done 16.37% for all properties year on year. Back to Brisbane though, the change for month on month, so the difference between September and October this year for all properties up 2.55%. With freehold houses, year on year changes in Brisbane 24.78%, which is below the Sydney median increase of 30.37%, but above the Melbourne increase of 19.50%. Change month on month for houses, so September, October this year 2.77% up. And then down to units, you've got change year on year 10.37% up, which is pretty ridiculous. Again, not as big as Sydney, but larger than a city like Melbourne, for example, which only did 9.23%. And then change month on month for units in Brisbane up 1.30%. As always, listing volumes are down quite considerably in southeast Queensland in the moment, and we still have a phenomenal amount of buyers out there all vying for property at the moment. A great example of this kind of thing happening at the moment is a recent sale, or a recent contract that I've effected for 5/20 Fraser Street in Morningside. Awesome 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single car townhouse in a very nice little complex in the rear of the complex. Can't disclose what the final sale price of that property is yet, because we still do have a conditional contract, but in the opening few days the amount of inquiry and interest in the property was absolutely phenomenal. Probably for a strata property, certainly some of the busiest, some of the most interest I've seen in any property this year. Offers received in the first 18 hours, and it was under contract after 2 days, just because the offer that we did receive was so good. I'm dealing with loads of buyers all looking to buy in that little area there, that pocket around Richmond Road, Eyre Street, Fraser Street, all looking to buy a 2 or a 3-bedroom apartment or townhouse, all with money ready to go, all who want to buy and be in before Christmas. So if you have a property like that, now may very well be the time to get it done. And then we've seen similar circumstances all throughout Brisbane. Obviously, I've sold one in Carina recently under such circumstances. 4/11 Montpellier Street in Clayfield now under contract. Forgive me, I'm just looking at the wall in front of me here. 75/29 to 33 Jewett Street looks like it's about to go under contract. Another great one that I have just put under contract off market was 33 Fleetway Street in Morningside. Now this is a premium positioned 4-bedroom brick home overlooking Seven Hills and onwards to the city. The seller tried to sell it with another agent nearly 2 years ago to the date. At the time, looking for offers at around $859,000, as I understand it. Couldn't get that price at the time. We listed it off market just because we wanted to feel the market out while the property is currently tenanted. The offer's over 1.1 mil. We've put it under contract, unconditional cash offer contract at that price. Just goes to show you that in 2 years' time, that's what the market for houses in particular have done also. I imagine if we had time to wait for the tenants to leave, get it cleaned and tidied up and out to the market in a full-blown campaign late January, early February next year, we probably could have achieved quite a bit over that price. But if you've got a property under those kind of circumstances as well, something that you don't feel confident that you can get sold because of whatever the problems may be, there's certainly there's opportunities to find off-market, find buyers who are looking for off-market properties, whether it be via our own network of many buyers that we're dealing with, or whether it's with the vast network of really good buyers agents that we're currently dealing with as well. That's how we found the buyer for Fleetway Street, via a very good local Brisbane buyers agent, and that's how I effected the sale of 43 Gordon Parade in Mount Gravatt East earlier this year as well, via a very good Brisbane-based buyers agent. So just that goes to show you that while I always do recommend that full-blown marketing is the absolute best way to find the best price possible, if you can't do that for whatever specific reason, sales can be made as well. I'll leave it at that. If you would like to have a chat about all the different ways that we can find buyers for your properties, please give me a call. You can reach me on 0407 149 757, or of course reach out to me if you have any other questions as well. Thanks.